Yo, what is going on YouTube? Skateboard here, come to you guys with another video. So today, what I'm going to be bringing you guys is a rundown on Breach Hardpoint. And I know you guys might be wondering or saying that a lot of people do these videos, blah blah blah, but I really want to make these videos. These have been highly requested for me to do, so I'm going to do them, and I want to show you guys a rundown of every map, every hardpoint, uplink, CTF, and kind of run down. Hopefully, the goal is to help teams out that don't quite know how to play maps. And there's nothing wrong with not knowing how to play maps. Everyone goes through the time where they're just learning how to play competitive and stuff like that. So I just want to run down how to play Breach Hardpoint and every hardpoint, every uplink, every CTF, and stuff like that. So let's get right on into this. This is the preferred side that you want to spawn on. If you spawn over there, don't freak out about it. It's no big deal, but this is the preferred side you want to spawn on 100%. So, and the reason why you want to spawn on this side is because there's a shorter distance to the hill. If you spawn here off the break and you keep control of these spawns, then you're going to be spawning like around here, and that's a really short distance to the hill. If you're spawning back control, if you start back control off the rip, you're going to be spawning way farther. When you get off the respawn, you're going to be spawning way farther away from the hill than you are if you spawn here. So this is a really good spawn to have. Try and keep these spawns for your team if you are the AR player. But what I do off the rip, I am the anchor AR player. I do watch this wall run right here, right off the break, and make sure no one hits wall run. And if no one does, what I'll do is I'll push in the hill, and if my teammate says he has that right there, then I'll just sit in this corner right here and watch mid. And then if my teammate says that he has mid, or depending on the way callouts go, I could sit in this corner and just watch right here too, and stuff like that. So, and then occasionally what I'll do is I'll come back if we call out or the other team is flanking. And sorry for the invitation, I should have turned invitations off. I'm an idiot. But if my teammate says that they're trying to get spawns and they're flanking all the way around, then what I'll do is I'll push back out of the hill and make sure that we hold these spawns for this hill. And then if I get my kills, then I'll push back in the hill and help my team. But yeah, that's basically what I go through as an AR on this hill. And for the next hill, what you want to do is rotate this way. I think this is the best way to rotate, to be honest with you, because for the next hill, you want to have that spawn right there. You want to have back control spawns. And so if you spawn right here, the hill is literally right there. So if you're spawning right here, that is a really short distance to the hill. Your teammates can get there really quick if you're spawning right here. So you want to hold down this spawn, make sure that your teammates don't get flanked from control or long flanked from palace or stuff like that. You're just gonna lock down this spawn as an AR, and depending on the way the callouts go, you can hurry up and slay up for your team right here too, and watch porta potty. But if your teammates are getting the kills, this is basically the general area that you just want to sit in, because what teams will like to do is they'll flank through here, or they'll long flank to try and get spawns. So I just sit right here and hold down the spawns for my team. So yeah, that's pretty much this hill. If you don't have this spawn right here, you're gonna be spawning back porta potty, and it's a really easy spot to get spawn trapped on. This is a really huge hill to get a lot of time on. So you really need spawns for this hill, and you want to try and stay alive for your team so that the other team doesn't flank and get spawns, so that they can pick up a lot of time. So yeah, just hold down this spawn. It's huge. I couldn't emphasize it enough. I can't even say emphasize, but yeah, stay alive and hold down that spawn right there, or else your teammates are in trouble. And it's not a big deal if you spawn over there. You just really have to slay up a lot more. So next hill is the mid hill. It's that mid B-dom hill. So depending on the time situation and how things go in the game, if you only have like 7 seconds left in this hill, you can rotate through here. You can rotate through AC. and hold down AC as the AR. Or if you're really short on time, you can just hit the wall run right there and get control of this hill. But if your teammates have a lot of time, let's say you're rotating early like you're supposed to, what you can do is rotate this way. This is what I prefer to do because I like having the broken spawn for the next two hills. So what your team can do is they rotate through caution to broken and get the kills that you need in here, because there's going to be people holding bottom broken or top broken, so you can get your kills that you need and then get control of this spawn for that hill. And at that point, what I like to do as an AR is just sit top broken. They're going to be coming AC or wall run or mid palace at this point. Or the other option is if they like this spawn as well, they can long flank you to broken. But I mean, you can look out for that, but it's not that important to watch. You can't just sit here like this, and watch your flank, because you need to help your team slay up in front. Like, watch this wall run, watch mid palace, and watch AC. I think those are more important than watching your flank. If your team calls out that they're on the flank and they're going to hit you right now, then you can hurry and turn around, and watch your back. Or they're most likely going to be hitting this wall run right here too to try and get this spawn. So you can hurry and jump down and hit this wall, or watch this wall run. You can sit back here, watch this wall run, or you can sit right here too. But I prefer sitting either right here or top broken. That's a really good spot as well too. If you know you're not getting flanked and your teammates need more help or more support, then you could just sit behind this box and slay up mid palace, or jump up and slay and do whatever you want. But what I like to do as an AR is just sit right here. It's just staple, hold spawns right here, and slay up as an AR. So next hill is Caution Hill. You want to hold down this spawn back here, because that is the preferred spawn for that Caution Hill. Some people have different callouts for this. Some people call it green or something. I just call it Caution. That's just what my team calls it. So yeah, but that's the preferred spawn back there. So you can do a lot of things as an AR in this hill. There's a lot of different opportunities. What I like to do is I sit in this spot right here and watch the front, and I can turn around and hurry and watch broken, depending on the way callouts go and the way things are happening in the game. But right here is a really dominant spot as an AR. You can watch your front. It's a really easy spot to get kills if you're accurate and you're hitting your shots. This is a dominant spot if you're an AR and you want to sit in hill. You pick up a lot of time and just slay up right here. And what typically on this hill, what people like to do is they have subs hold broken, basically. All of broken, they can have a sub top and a sub bottom, and then they can have the ARs in hill, like one top right here and one in here. But depending on the way things go, you also want to have an AR back here too. Like, if the AR that goes up there, you want to, if you know they are long flanking through palace, that AR that's up there can jump back here and try and get the kills to hold down the spawns. But mostly what teams like to do is they flood through bottom broken and try and get through right there, or they flood through the front right here. But there's a lot of different situations that are going to happen, and you're going to have to learn how to pick up those different situations. But typically, this is just the spot I like to sit in this hill, is just watch the front, and then if my teammates call out that they're coming with their bottom broken or top broken, I can just turn around and get the kills. But so yeah, that's basically this hill. The next hill, which is the last hill on this map, is the bottom control, which is that room right there. I like to rotate this way because the good spawn is right here again. So I like to have my team rotate this way. Honestly, rotating through mid is like a death trap, really, because there's going to be, if they're already pre-set up here, if your team doesn't rotate, within the time, or they're probably going to be, if you have control of the last hill, they're probably going to be here before you, because they probably know to give up the last hill, and try and get control of this hill. So I have my team rotate this way and try and hit this side door, the back door, because honestly, going through that mid door, people are always going to watch that mid door, and they're gonna sit in this corner, or they're gonna sit, you know, they're gonna have dominant positioning over you, and I think that, honestly, I think it's a death trap. It depends on the situation, though. There's a lot of different situations in the game where sometimes you might have to rotate this or push through this way, depending on if you have that bad spawn. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to rotate to this hill, just try and push this way, because having this spawn is going to help you out a lot more than having the other spawn, which is like by broken, and that's kind of far away. But yeah, so on this hill, you have two choices as the anchor or AR, or holding down your spawns for your team. You could sit back here and watch the porta potty side. What a lot of teams like to do is push this side door right here and try and break the hill through that side door, or long flank around through the back. So what you could do is sit back here and just basically watch the whole backside and make sure they don't flank you. Or you could have your other team, or you could sit in hill. You could sit in hill wherever you want, in corners with an AR. There's a lot of good AR spots in the hill. And you can have your other teammate push out this way to make sure they don't hit the side door. And it just depends on what you guys like to do and what the situation is in game. But yeah, that's basically what I like to do. Is I either, depending on the situation, I either sit back here or I'm in hill with an AR. So that's basically the way I run down through Breach Hardpoint. And I will go over good spawns one more time, because a lot of people ask me what are the good spawns for every hill. So I'm going to run through the good spawns one more time before I end this video. So the good spawn for this hill, the first hill, is that back broken spawn back there. And then you want to rotate this way, because the good spawn for second hardpoint is back here, right here. So hold down this spawn right here for the second hardpoint. The third hardpoint, I prefer the broken spawn, but honestly on this hill it really doesn't matter, because if your teammates know what you're doing and if you slay up, you can have this spawn. Just make sure that when you do have this spawn, your teammate pushes out to try and get the spawn around like 20-30 seconds left on that hill to try and get the spawn back there. So like I said, but I like to rotate this way off the break, so we have this spawn already. But like I said, if you do spawn over there with like 20-30 seconds left on this hill, have your teammates try and push out and get control of broken, so you can get those spawns for next hill. But this is the preferred spawn I like for this hill. I like having this spawn, so I can have spawn for the next hill already. So the next good spawn is right here for this hill. And then the last but not least, we just went over this hill. The good spawn for control is back in the very, very back of it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this rundown of Breach Hardpoint. Sorry for the invites that are coming up on your screen. I forgot to turn them off for this video. Don't be mad at me. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys want more videos like this, if you guys want me to run through evac, fringe, and stuff like that, basically all the hardpoint maps and stuff like that, I will do that. And if you guys want uplink and CTF too, I will do that. Let me know if you guys like this video and enjoy this type of video. I would love to do this more. They're really fun to make, and I hopefully helped you guys out, like competitive wise, if you have a team. And I basically just showed you how to play Breach Hardpoint. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not trying to copy anyone else who has done this type of video. This is just, like I said, been a highly requested video from some people that I talked to. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will do more videos like this. And yeah, this has been Skater Boy, and I'm out.